There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake. There's nothing better than a clean break when you're young enough to go on and do your own thing.
It looks like Diddy's saga takes another turn, as rumors have been swirling for ages about Wendy Williams being on a mission to expose the music mogul's clandestine lifestyle and alleged mistreatment of Cassie before the shocking details of their toxic romance became public. But wait for it. According to the grapevine, Diddy supposedly went to extreme lengths, allegedly plotting to take out Wendy to keep his skeletons firmly locked away. Here's where it gets juicier than a celebrity scandal magazine. Diddy's beef with Wendy goes way back to the 90s, a time when she was working her radio magic at Hot 97 and first outed him in the public.
He ain't going nowhere. No. Clearly. Can't be stopped now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Bad boy for life.
What's even wilder, despite the alleged danger to her safety, the queen of gossip didn't let a little intimidation stop her from serving the tea. She remained undeterred, continuing to spill the beans and reveal the behind-scenes shenanigans, much to the dismay of Mr. Diddy, and after publicly speaking about his deal nature, she also spilled some tea on his relationship with Cassie. On her televised talk show in 2015, Wendy that Diddy may have had controlling behavior after he and his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura temporarily split. She told her audience, "My thing about when you date a mogul, it's a really difficult thing to avoid them because if you use your head, you never know when they'll pop up on the scene." The speculation goes that Wendy had plans to expose Diddy's disturbing behavior to the world. Now, if that got out, it would have been a scandal for Diddy on multiple levels.
I believe he probably treated her at some particular point like a possession. Like a possession.
But that's not all. In the same episode, when discussing Cassie and Diddy's split, Wendy expressed her concerns, saying that the music mogul had all the means to control his ex even after the split, and basically there was no place for the poor girl in the entire country to hide. As Williams said, he can hire a plane right now, land on the roof of the hotel she's staying, pay people off at the front desk, give me a key, and let me up in her room. And guys, this was exactly what Cassie told the world almost a decade after Wendy's revelations. So no wonder that Diddy has always perceived the TV diva as a personal danger to his career and reputation, considering how much of the industry's inside information she possessed about his DL life.
Oh no, Wendy's a talk show lady. No. I listened to Big L on the way to work this morning.
And guys, the story with Cassie doesn't end here. During another one of Diddy on, again, off-again stints with her, Wendy again addressed the breakup on air in 2018. Roughly a week after the split was announced, Diddy took to social media in an attempt to win her back. On his Instagram, he shared a screenshot of the song, "The Lady in My Life," capturing it, "If anyone sees Cassie this weekend, please tell her to listen to this song 100 times. Now, it seems like the man clearly has some issues, and as Cassie revealed in her lawsuit recently, he was actually following and chasing her everywhere to mistreat again and again.
Yeah, Stephen, Tasha, this is really, as they say, bombshell allegations here.
Moreover, Wendy didn't hold back in her observations about Diddy's treatment of Cassie. When Diddy tried to win Cassie back publicly on Instagram by dedicating a song to her, many saw it as a romantic gesture, but not the TV diva. With her deep knowledge of this man and his ugly behavior, she was adamant to spill more beans, but this time saying this was a grand overture from Combs. "I don't believe he really wants her or wants her back. I believe he probably treated her at some particular point like a possession. If you really care, then you'd reach out privately, not publicly." But this time, Wendy did it in a cautious manner, because she already knew what it's like to oppose Diddy and what consequences her harsh truth could bring to her.
And would I return to radio, you ask?
Yeah.
I don't have the strength.
It looks like Wendy's personal safety was truly important to her, and she did everything she could to bring attention to the toxic vibe between Cassie and the music mogul. Fans are now saying that the world should listen to Wendy's better in the past. As one person commented, "I miss Wendy so much, especially in these here times with all that's going on with Diddy. She was one of the first to call him out." And another user added, "I recall those days when Wendy was on the radio. I miss her she didn't hold back when she had something to say." There are reports claiming that Diddy went as far as attempting to take Wendy's life, and he also hinted that he would do something sinister to her family, which explains why the TV diva never went any further with her revelations.
When I saw that, knowing the history behind all of that.
Because you know the history.
Yeah, well, break it down for our listeners.
No.
Wendy herself stated that at one point in her life, Diddy tried to ruin her career on the radio and use his influence to get her fired. In her book, The Wendy Williams Experience, she wrote the hell he put me through. I will never forget, but I don't hate him. Apparently, Wendy's sharp tongue and her revelations were dangerous to his secret life. It's been said that Diddy, instead of handling their disagreements like a grown-up, purportedly thought it would be a grand idea to send Total, one of his groups, to have a showdown with Wendy at her workplace just because she was speaking the truth.
Prove manhood that, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny.
The maneuvering by Diddy came at the time when Wendy first spoke about his deal life. It's rumored he used his influence to get Wendy Williams axed from Hot 97, threatening to blacklist the radio station if they didn't remove her. Even Diddy's bodyguard, Gene Deal, supposedly corroborated this story, mentioning how far Diddy went to ensure Wendy was fired and couldn't leak more evidence. Wendy has always seen through people, and her remarks always hit many celebrities hard because she could expose the worst in them. When outing Diddy, she stated, hip-hop wearing skirts, or hip-hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood, and that, in denial is something that you shouldn't have to deny. Well, I guess Diddy felt that this was a blow to his own manhood, which he constantly tries to prove by dating numerous gorgeous women like Kim Porter, Cassie, and Jennifer Lopez. And here's more to add. Diddy has 7 kids.
I honestly say I'm the luckiest man in the world. I got 3 girls, 3 boys, and they're
And guys, there's more to tell. Wendy supposedly had been talking about Diddy's intimate preferences, hinting that he was living a double life on the down low at a time when the rap industry was not tolerant. Sources suggested Wendy had a picture in her possession showing a compromising situation between Diddy and another man, supposedly indicating Diddy's alleged secret lifestyle. His reputation is everything he truly cares about, and he wanted to eliminate the dangerous figure, knowing that Wendy would be coming back at him again and again and again and may spill more secrets about him. That's why he made it his new goal to get rid of the former TV host and even prevent her from coming back.
There were many situations, none of which to talk about, but there were many situations back in the day in my career.
Diddy's feud with Wendy lasted for almost 20 years, since the time when she outed him on the radio in 1998. Even though they reconciled and the rapper even came to Wendy's show as a guest, he might have never forgotten what she said about him. That interview was something Wendy previously said she hoped would happen, though she didn't think it was possible, knowing how menacing the music mogul had been over the years. However, Wendy people now think that Wendy had to admit her defeat because she couldn't jeopardize the life of her family.
And you said, but I will never speak badly about him. No.
Well, if you look at Diddy's life, you may never expect the things he is doing behind closed doors with poor women he mistreated and men. But with Wendy exposing him to the public, he had to somehow save his reputation. As Wendy recalled, he wanted to teach her a lesson when he first sent a group of girls to beat her up. But later, his horrible actions were crossing all the lines. I got off the air one day, them total witches were downstairs, and everybody upstairs at the radio station was looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down. So maybe it's Diddy's plan to get rid of everyone who stands in his way and who reveals his secret identity. Well, Diddy certainly succeeded in silencing the TV diva because she realized that speaking against him again would be a danger to her own life and to the lives of those she loves, like her son.
And our son's in Miami. So I have to be calm on the phone with him, like a loving mother.
Many fans now believe that Wendy has been right since the start, and she almost paid a huge price for spilling Diddy's dirty secrets on air. As one person commented, Wendy broke the story first and was shut down. I always knew she wasn't lying. And another user added, she tried to tell us. We owe her an apology and a chance to get back on. Come on back, Wendy. We miss you. We all miss Wendy's exceptional tea, and she would definitely have more stories to spill amid this Diddy drama and his lawsuits. Now, here's the question. Do you think that Diddy tried to unalive Wendy for speaking the truth? Or did he play a role in her current state? Let me know what you're thinking, and in the meanwhile, don't forget to check my other videos